Hey fam, welcome back to my channel. Thank you all so much for coming back. How is everybody doing? As for me, I'm fine. If you're coming on my channel for the first time, you're welcome as well. This is Virtue Grace. Have you subscribed? I guess no. So click the subscribe button, and when you do, please click the bell beside it. That way you will get notified each time I upload new videos. Go ahead. Thank you so much for subscribing. So from this video, I'm really upset. What I'm about to talk about is really disturbing and should be a matter of concern to every other individual, but first, before I continue, please excuse the noises that are interfering, please. Back to the video. I woke up this morning and I saw that something was trending on Twitter. A hashtag Nigeria must fall, hashtag Nigeria must fall was trending, or is still trending as I speak now. So when I looked it up, I discovered that it's actually the hashtag came about as a result of a video that was posted to social media. And in this video, a South African lady is in the room with some Nigerian guys, and this South African lady is dancing to a song while the Nigerian guys are sitting on a couch and drinking, doing all of the things they are doing while watching her dance. This South African lady danced to the point that she took off her clothes and let everything bare and stood there twerking for them while they sang and made merry while watching her. So when the video got to the internet, Twitter, of course, a lot of people, especially South Africans, not all of them, that's the disclaimer here, not all South Africans, but some South Africans have been reacting to the video and calling for Nigerians to leave South Africa, and that was what came about the hashtag Nigeria must fall. And it has over 30,000 tweets. But you see, this is how it starts, because from the tweets that are being posted on Twitter, a lot of majority of the South Africans who are pushing for Nigeria must fall, calling for Nigerians to leave South Africa, are actually pushing for reasons that to a rationally thinking person you would find them so laughable, claiming that Nigerian guys go to South Africa and then deceive their ladies, get innocent girls to do things that are not appropriate. But when you watch this video, by the way, I'm not going to post it because YouTube does not allow content like that. So you can go to Twitter, search hashtag Nigeria must fall, you see the video and all of what I'm talking about. So in this video, these are consenting adults, and that's the point from which I'm coming to make this video. Consenting adults living their life, having fun, and then some individuals wake up and decide to react to it, excusing the actions of some adults in that video and then calling for repercussions for other adults in the same video. This lady in question is not a minor. That's what we need to understand. She's a consenting adult, and if you watch that video, you will see clearly that she wasn't being forced to dance. She was dancing out of her own volition. She was there. None of those guys touched her. The guys were sitting down, drinking, doing all that they were doing, while she was standing close to the television where the music was playing and she was dancing. So I found it very laughable and very disturbing that South Africans are reacting to the video in the manner that they are doing. Like I said, not all of them, but the majority who are calling for these Nigerians, or for Nigerians in general, to leave South Africa are the ones I really want to address. Let's think rationally for once. These are consenting adults, and if you have a problem with that video, address the concerns rationally. Don't let sentiment cloud your sense of judgment. Watch that video. The lady was not coerced to dance. She was dancing out of her volition, like I mentioned. Those guys didn't touch her. There was no act of violence. So watching that video and then reading the comments and the reactions that some South Africans have made to that video, it's clear that there's a deep-seated anger, there's a deep-seated hatred, deep-seated resentment towards Nigerians by some South Africans, and that I don't understand. I can't explain why. But you see, this is how it starts, and then it spirals out of control to something more serious than it's starting. As it stands now, Nigerians in South Africa are potentially at risk of harm, because this is how it starts. It starts with social media campaign, and then eventually it spirals into concrete actions against these people. But my question is, why does it have to be so, especially in a time when we are pushing the hashtag Black Lives Matter? A brawl is already brewing between Nigerians and South Africans, potentially, especially if nothing is done about it. So I'm making this video now because, like I mentioned, there are over 30,000 tweets with that hashtag, majority of which are calling for Nigerians to leave. Nigeria must fall. So we are quick to call for the downfall of fellow Africans, but then we keep quiet when other nationalities, when other people maltreat Africans. Majority of South Africans did not react as much as they are reacting now when the George Floyd incident happened, and when with the Black Lives Matter hashtag being trended all over. They did not. Majority of them who are calling for these actions against Nigerians probably didn't do anything about the Black Lives Matter hashtag, but they are quick to jump on this one to start a hashtag Nigeria must fall. It's so shameful and despicable, because at the rate that we are going, I doubt if Black lives are ever going to matter. If the world see us maltreating ourselves, if the world see us killing each other, then we can't demand for the world to treat us right. Charity, they say, begins at home. It has to start with us Black people. We have to treat one another right, with respect. We have to uphold the sanctity of the lives of each one of us before we can demand for others to respect our lives and treat us with respect and with dignity. I'm making this video so that actions can be taken. Let this hashtag be nipped in the bud already. Let the relevant authorities take action to address this before it becomes something else. We know how it happens. We know the stories that have come in the past about Nigerians and South Africans in South Africa. We are pushing for unity of Africa, for progress, and then we wake up one morning and for no reason whatsoever, we start a campaign of doom against fellow Africans. It doesn't make sense. But you see, in as much as some of these South Africans are calling for these actions against Nigerians and trending this hashtag, there are reasonable and rational thinking South Africans who think that it's just laughable and unthinkable that some fellow South Africans as them are pushing that hashtag and demanding those actions. Because that girl is an adult, like I said. Those people, those individuals in that video are adults. And apparently, some other South African had done a similar thing, just like this guy has said in this video.
I really do not understand why do we hate Nigerians so much, you know? I mean, those are our brothers. This is the same thing that Tesco is doing online, making ladies twerk for 20K. Those niggas are buying the ladies' iPhones in waves. Then what's wrong with that? They made a choice to do that. It's not like they're getting forced to buy twerk or something. It's their own will. They want iPhones in waves, guys. Let's stop with the hate. Nigerians are black too, man.
You see, but from what he has said, South Africans didn't react, but now they are reacting because it's a Nigerian. And I'm not talking about whatever actions they were carrying out in that video, because that's a question of morality. I have no moral right to question anybody's lifestyle, whatever lifestyle anyone chooses to live. I don't have any right to call it to question. What I'm here to talk about is the fact that some South Africans are reacting to this video in a manner that is potentially harmful to Nigerians. And that's what we need to address. Again, going by the reactions on Twitter, it's clear that some of these South African girls follow these Nigerian guys because from every indication, Nigerian guys give them money, Nigerian guys promise them and buy them material stuff like iPhones and other things. So they follow these guys. And they do that out of their own volition because they are adults, they are consenting. So I think that we should first address the question of these individuals taking actions out of their consent to be in such situations. If you have a problem with South African ladies dancing for Nigerian guys in the manner that this girl danced, then address South African girls. Let them respect themselves. You place respect on yourself and demand that people respect you by your own actions. You don't behave in a disrespectful and disgraceful manner and then you expect people to respect you. And for those South Africans calling for these actions against Nigerians in the manner that you are doing, I hope that you have a rethink and think more rationally about this incident. Let's stop, this hate that we have towards one another. We are all Africans. We have to unite to demand respect from the world. We can't behave in this manner and expect the world to respect us, calling for this sort of drastic actions against one another. Black lives matter everywhere, but I doubt if black lives will ever matter if we continue on this trajectory. Trust me. We should speak as a united black voice against the injustices that the black people, that the African people have been experiencing all around the world, not breeding divisions over unnecessary issues. Please. And for those of you who are Nigerians and travel abroad, please behave in a manner that brings us respect and dignity. The way you behave has an impact on our collective identity as Nigerians. When you as individuals carry out these actions, people don't address you as individuals, they address you as Nigerians. And that collectively affects us. So please, I'll probably speak to you better in a different video. But for this video, the actions that some South Africans are calling against Nigerians are uncalled for. Please stop it immediately. Stop it. Stop saying Nigeria must fall, because eventually this might spiral out of control and lead to violence against Nigerians in South Africa, and we don't want that. Let Black Lives Matter everywhere, in Africa, in the diaspora. Please. And for those of you watching this video who are South Africans, please share this video. Let the people see. I am begging on behalf of Nigerians, stop this hashtag already. Stop it. Please. We are one united Africa. That's what we want to see. Don't let the actions of these individuals determine how you treat the rest of Nigerians, because not all Nigerians are the way these select few Nigerians behave. And like I said, these are consenting adults, so this hashtag is totally uncalled for. Trust me. And for those of you who are Nigerians watching this video, share this video as well. And for those of you who have relatives in South Africa, Nigerians, call them, let them be careful. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. If you've not subscribed, click the subscribe button and the bell beside it so you get notified each time I upload new videos. I will see you in my next video, but until then, stay safe, healthy, and be law abiding. Bye. Let love lead Africa.